What's wrong with you?
Oh, I'm sick.
You have Ebola?
No, I just think it's a head cold.
It's Ebola.
You're fucking stupid.
An apple a day keeps a doctor away.
What? This is One for the Record. I'm Diane, and today is November 9th, 2014. Here are some news updates for today. Let's go to before it's news. Let me read you some of the articles here. Let's see, we have Yellowstone International Space Station photo looks something's hot. This could all be toxic steam, not clouds, from this area, as we've seen much activity of clusters of Earth's and high-pressure magma movement from this area. We've been seeing the destruction of roads, animals freaking out, running away from. They also said there's a gag order from people who work in the park. So heads up on that one. University of California scientists: camouflaged aliens live among us. Scientists of the University of California came up with an unusual hypothesis suggesting that space aliens have long settled on Earth and lived among us as observers, of course. There is no evidence of this, but according to ancient sources. Illuminati strange black box open, duplicating printing human DNA, transhumanism, future worse than you thought. And they have a video below. Nicholson, 1968, takes us through a rather gruesome view of the possible future pre-planned by the Illuminati. While it seems like something straight out of a sci-fi movie, it's likely where we are headed in the future. Very interesting. This is all on beforeitsnews.com. Here's another one. I couldn't get into any of it. Most of this stuff would freeze up, so I don't know if it's being censored or not. Here's another one. Don't believe in the fill-in? You will after this photo. Top secret FBI photos. There you go. But I can't seem to get the pictures up. USA. Toy company promoting bloody suicide to toddlers. The most revolting. What else we got? There was an alien driving vehicle caught on Mars. There's a video for that, so I'll try to find that and post it under my recent uploads. The mystery of Rh-negative blood, genetic origin unknown. Heads up with that one. Maybe that's the aliens running around. Who knows? Sierra Leone blocking free ozone Ebola treatments that work. Wow. Let's move on. The Extinction Protocol 2012 and beyond. Ebola outbreak in Ouagadougou, Sierra Leone prompts call for help from chief. Alrighty then. Moving on. The Watchers watching the world. CME generated by X 1.6 solar flare to arrive on November 10th. Remnants of Super Typhoon Nuri affecting Aleutian Islands, Alaska. Major solar flare measuring X 1.6 erupted from region 2205, Earth directed CME, so now I'll be here. That's the same one, back on November 7th. Alrighty then. E&E News, Energy News, Japan, Fukushima, on November 7th. New York Times, doctors want ban on thyroid cancer screenings, a tsunami of thyroid cancer, stop the diagnosis, we need to actively discourage early detection. WSJ, judge rules nuclear reactors causing thyroid cancers. Study, Fukushima-related tumors can spread very fast, must be closely monitored. Heads up. Alrighty then. Always check my recent uploads, because that's where I'll put it. We still got till about the 16th, and then I can go hog wild and go back to just publishing on Feel Free Music. That's where you subscribe to Feel Free Music. That's my main channel. The ban, my censoring should be lifted by then, hopefully, and I will have full range of my channel. Remember, I was using a Creative Commons. It was under a Creative Commons license, and it was the story that I had on HARP. I believe it was another person got cleared from Truth TV or whatever it was. I should see if I can get that done. But under fair use and under that it was under the Commons, that I should have never had a strike. Alrighty then. So heads up on that. Always check your copyrights. And do what you have to do for that. I just continually keep posting things, so if I lose something after a while, it doesn't matter to me. I'll just repost a new video. Alright, stay safe. Try to stay warm, no barbecues in the house. And be prepared for anything. Remember, HARP, there are at least three HARP facilities. One's in our Alaska, one's in the EU, and don't forget that Russia has one. So it might be a weather war than some kind of nuclear conventional war. Alrighty then, keep your eyes to the sky. W77 was also saying how he had a whole bunch of radar waves. The clouds were showing that HARP was being used. There's like HARP waves in the clouds in that vortex that's coming down. So I don't know. I don't know if that's coming for Russia or if we're doing it. But they're supposedly going to dump a bunch of barium, which is bad for us too. It's bad for our So heads up on HARP. Look that up. Know about HARP. That's the one that gave me the strike. So I might still play the same one and put it in my recent uploads, because that's another way of doing it now. Just play the whole video. and not attach it to an actual upload. Alrighty then. See you tomorrow on the flip side. Stay safe, stay warm. Get yourself a pair of earmuffs. Alrighty then. And be hygienic. And another thing, here's a free consultation to the hospitals. Here's what I'd like to know. If they're saying that the virus, the virus is Ebola, when it gets cold it spreads. It likes the cold. Alrighty then. Now why are the hospitals so cold? I would like to know why is the protocol to keep the hospitals cool? In fact, a lot of patients are cold when they're in hospitals. Why are we having everything cold if supposedly the viruses flourish in the cold? I want people to think about that. Might have to bundle up, dress warm, and wear earmuffs when you go into a hospital. Because other than I would assume that if you get too cold, it's going to weaken your immune system. You're going to be cold. And viruses would even be even more active in a cold setting, according to the CDC, saying, "Oh, going to spread because it's cold out." Well, then why the hell are the hospitals so cold if they're supposedly Hippocratic oathing helping you in the hospital? Alrighty then, I want you to keep that in mind. Alright. Take care. Be safe. Be prepared for anything. Try to stay out of the hospitals unless it's really necessary.
Remember when you said you would be with me through thick and thin? Yeah, I have Ebola.
No, 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 no,